Hi YouTube, Happy New Year everybody. I am Kristen Moonrise. Welcome back to my channel. I am a data scientist and an astrologer. I provide astrological consulting to businesses and individuals. You can check out more of that in the description box. So today we're going to talk about the new moon in Capricorn happening on Thursday, January 11th. And so this is just going to be a quick voiceover today. In my last video, I mentioned that 2024 has some really strong energy. I was feeling it in the fall, a few months before the end of the year. So the new moon in Capricorn kicks off that energy. And so 2024 will be what you make of it. And by default, it'll reflect the work you've put into yourself up until this point. It'll expand you whether your investments in yourself were positive or negative. So let's just get right on into it. The Capricorn traits. So Capricorn is a feminine, earth, and cardinal sign. The energies of Capricorn is that it's reserved, prudent, strategic, secure, and disciplined. The shadow side of Capricorn is that it can be rigid, calculating, materialistic, and opinionated. The key word for Capricorn is I use. And so Capricorn is the steady, pessimistic, yet determined and opportunistic of all of the signs. So here I also just have the astrochemical, physiological, and chromatic chart here, where every sign rules a part of the body. And so here we are at Capricorn season, which rules the bones, joints, knees, and this also includes teeth. So here I've got the astro chart, the astro wheel for the new moon in Capricorn, Thursday, January 11th, 5:57 a.m. Central Standard Time in Houston, Texas, where I'm from and where I'll always pretty much have the chart drafted. So there's a lot packed in here for Capricorn in the first house. So, but as we know, the sun and moon being conjunct is what gives us a new moon. New moons are about new starts. With this being a cardinal moon, be bold and make the first move. And with it being a Capricorn moon, 2024 will show the smart, steady work you've been putting into your health, wealth, investments, business, etc. So all of this is happening in the first house of self, and it just so happens to be Capricorn. Where the ascendant is located is where you will find the first house. And so there are many statistical points and planets in Capricorn here in this first house, but I'm really only going to focus on the planets here. So with all of this being in Capricorn, so much heavy Capricorn energy here, is about stoic energy, standing on business, obsessive and single-minded when it comes to what you want to manifest. So no room for silliness or distractions. Capricorn is about old structures and systems like political systems, banking and finance, anything old and stodgy, even the military. It's also about public standing, as we see what's going on in higher education and wars going on globally. So we see a lot of that being challenged now on all fronts. So we are seeing that we're outgrowing a lot of these old systems. So with the rising or ascendant in Capricorn, this is about giving off stoic energy, serious energy, and not showing any weakness, although you can perhaps even easily spot it in others. With Mars being in Capricorn, your strength lies in obstinacy and willingness to endure. With Pluto in Capricorn, this is about the need for security and long-term stability in this new shift in consciousness that we're all feeling. So there's lots of transformation happening, and you really need to be aware and sure of where you are as this big shift in consciousness and transformation is happening all around us. So with businesses, as businesses and leaders are facing more accountability with their public standing in the face of global conflict, it's time to ask yourselves, what is your moral compass? How can you support a diverse group of employees and customers? Are your board of directors a good reflection of where the organization needs to go, or are they representing the old system? What does sustainability and embracing diversity look like for your organization? What worked and so that means that what worked and what was state of the art maybe 20 years ago may not work today or even in another 20 years. So I want to just pause just to mention my offerings here. If you really like my videos, please consider working with me directly. I offer business consulting in the areas of astro strategy and astro personnel. I also have offerings for the individual and small groups. Included in the service, you'll receive visualizations of your exact individual planetary placements, such as this one. This is basically just a scatter plot showing the placements of the planets. And so another way to look at the astrology wheel is just using this scatter plot. So I've got 3 tarot cards here. The first one, the World. This is about what you achieved and overcame, that you achieved and overcame a lot in 2023. So definitely check out my previous video on exiting 2023 and getting into the energy of 2024. So this is about you being a brand new person. You acquired a lot of knowledge and even some battle scars thus far. So the World ends the journey in tarot in the major arcana. And what begins the journey all over again is the Fool. So the Fool is the first card in the major arcana deck. So this is about taking a new leap of faith. With this now, this is about taking a leap of faith with this newfound knowledge that you've gained up until this point. So this new version of you, or this new version of your business, is going on a new journey. And the third card that I have here is the 3 of Pentacles. Your talents, skills, and everything you've been investing in yourself is paying off. Allow yourself to be open to all possibilities that fit your vision. You may be contacted by someone who appreciates your work from afar and may want to do business with you. So here I've got this bar plot just to show the distribution of what elements or energies the planets are in. I didn't include any statistical points, nodes, or anything that are not actual planets. So we've got a lot of Earth energy here, many planets in the Earth signs, which includes Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So it's a time to really stay grounded in the outcomes you want to see. Start the year off solid. So it is cold outside during the season, but try to do any type of grounding ritual where your feet or your hands are touching the earth, and write out what you expect to manifest. So overall, this isn't a time to be fragile or emotional or distracted. You've been working hard, or better yet, working smart, and it will come to fruition. You're understanding the importance of health in all areas. This includes physical health, financial health, health in relationships and family, business health, etc. So be open and available to new opportunities. Don't hide or hold back. There is no fear. There is no place for fear in the room. So be a leader in creating the new structures and systems that benefit all. Don't worry about being the only one in the room that stands up and says something. You may be the only one that does it, but that's okay. It's okay to be the first one, because pretty much everybody's just waiting for that person to just start something new, to be that different person, to be that leader. That gives them permission. So this isn't a time to be loyal to unsustainable structures that are crumbling. You got to be honest with ourselves about that. So this is about getting out of your own way, trimming the fat. So you must really ask yourself, what does sustainability look like for you personally and business-wise? We all hate these questions in interviews. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Be able to answer that question. Be able to answer how you see yourself, how you are going to sustain yourself in at least 5 years. Think of yourself of your future self in 5 years and where you want to be and make that happen. Or you should be having built that already, or at least starting the efforts. But remember, this is still a time to enjoy this new journey with all of the information that you've acquired up until this point. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video of the new moon in Capricorn on Thursday, January 11th. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.